I got a
Hey.
new bag. I shot him with my can. Oh,
Hey there,
what?
folks.
Oh, hey. This is I'm Bobo.
I'm Zerfall,
Yeah.
and we are playing a little game called Policenauts. And Ed is going to take us over to forensics now. Florensics. Florence is there.
Oh, there's gonna be flowers. That's nice.
I guess we could go wherever we want to, but let's go where Ed suggests.
That's enough for now.
Don't forget to take off your ear protectors.
What? I mean, oh yeah.
ジョナさん、薬莢を拾っていけよ。リフトガンは薬莢が出ないんだ。苦情が殺到する。なるほど。わかった。
Hey, you're right.
エドは訓練しないのか
Gonna practice too?
どうして
Not
お
today.
前の腕を久々に見てみたいな。
They're talking real
こ
fast.
れは
It's been years since I heard you shoot.
もう目が良くないんだ。おかしなやつだな。
My old dang
Okay,
eyes,
then.
they ain't what they used to be.
Hey, what is the?
よ、ドクトル先生。
How's it hanging, doctor?
わしはビクトルじゃ。
Victor. My name's Victor. When is he ever going to
諦
listen?
めた方がいい。エドは物覚え
Don't waste your time. It's in one ear, out the other with him.
誰じゃねその人
Oh? Who's that you've got with you?
紹介するよ。
Let me introduce you to Jonathan.
意識を担当している
This is Dr.
ビクトル
Victor
先生だ
Jungens, head of forensics here.
よろ
Forensics.
しく。ロナさん・イングラムだ。
How you doing?
ここで
Jonathan
担
Ing.
当している
I'm a private eye from OLA.
頭の有名なイング
You
ラム
mean you're the only one and only astronaut Ingram?
若い頃
I was on the edge of my seat when you guys landed on Mars.
そうか
I get it. Come back to your real home, have you?
よろしくな
Great to meet you.
Oh man, he says some creepy Max Headroom AI going on over there.
Oh, it's Andros.
Alright, so let's look at this thing.
What's this? This is my aid analyzer. What you see on the monitor is a visual representation of the aid's AI. I named him Gorbie. He responds to my voice.
What if we talk to Gorbie?
Hey, Gorbie. I wouldn't bother. He's an AI up to a point. He can tell you what's in the dirt on your shoes, but he can't talk. Just blips and bleeps.
This next generation of Snatcher, they're really not as impressive.
Hey, Siri, what's in the dirt on the ground?
Bleep bleep bloop.
Ping pong. That, my friends, is a clipping of a thesis. To be specific, the thesis.
Hmm.
It was to be in this famous academic journal on home. I decided to major in pathology after I read it.
Can we actually look at it? Nope.
Paper changed my life forever.
What about this sweet photo?
Where's this? Russia. The old Soviet Union, I should say. That's where I'm from.
Hmm.
Been about 50 years since the last time I was there. Haven't seen many people with glasses here.
Hey, Four Eyes.
I like glasses. They have a certain je ne sais quoi. When I was younger, I would change mine whenever something big happened in my life.
Can we look at his badge?
Is that your ID? Yeah, I don't like my hologram, so I've got the sticker over it. Pretty cool, huh?
It's a sticker of a teddy bear.
Causes problems with the readers whenever I have to scan it. It's a star. It says great job.
I don't remember
from
what
Russia,
was
yet-
his last name again, Bobo?
I think Jurgens? What was his... it's from Russia, yet what was his last name? Jurgens. You know, the Soviet Union was a melting pot of a number of cultures who maybe didn't want to be there.
Be melted. They got melted.
Yeah.
Doctor?
Ah, those Uzbeks. What is it?
Let's...
Ask about the show? Oh, you can ask him about things or you can show him things. I thought it was saying ask about show. I'm like, oh, you want to know about the Victor show?
Let's talk about his job.
My area of expertise is medical examinations, but with my AID I can perform most other analyses too. AP has its own science team, so we're on a shoestring budget here. It's just Gorbie and me. Further computer analyses progress, the less use there is for people like me. The Big Show originally worked in WCW as the Giant. He was supposed to be the son of Honor. Are you a terrestrial? You'd have to be at your age, wouldn't you? I was born in Moscow, back when socialists ran the country. That picture was taken around the time I was born. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, I went to America to study forensic medicine, and later became a medical examiner. Done autopsies on over 30,000 bodies throughout my career.
That's a lot of autopsies.
In my 40s, I became interested in studying bodies in space and came here. I kept pushing people out of the airlocks. You should see the bodies you get at zero gravity. The decomposition stages are freaky stuff.
Let's ask
He
about.
keeps a tally of these bodies. Yes, he keeps a tally on one body. It's got 30,000 hash marks on it. Can you tell me more about that AID doohickey? AID is short for Auto Analysis Identification Device. It really should be AID. It's an AI gadget for doing analyses. It's got the number of sensors, like spectrograph, a gas chromatograph, and a geotechnical sounder. You make it yourself? Ha! Are you kidding? I wouldn't even know where to start. The ID and its analysis programs were created by this guy on home that he uses his thumbs to point to. Himself, even though he just got finished saying he didn't do it.
Oh, do you know what he could have been using? One of those old billiards racks where you just like slide the counters across.
He's got a big body count. It's IT. I'm actually here looking for a missing person. Supposing he's already dead, how possible would it be to transport his body outside the colony? You could never take a body outside beyond single-handedly. They get heavy. They've got a pretty tight security system in place. It would be easier to transport them out while they're still alive and kill them somewhere else.
Oh, you don't have to deal with the dead weight.
They're becoming stricter and stricter about space debris every year.
Let's show him something.
What you gonna do with all that space junk?
Oh, here we go. We got pictures. Have you seen this man in your
You know Hojo?
menagerie?
Who are these guys? They look Japanese.
So that's Hojo. Doesn't look like the type that would just leave everything and take off. Take off, eh?
Ah, this is Kenjo Hojo, the man who's disappeared. This is the guy you're looking for? Anyone who wears glasses here has to be a terrestrial. I mean, I agree. Anyone who wears glasses here has to be a terrestrial.
I'm not sure what that has to do with trying to show him the photo again, but here's Lorraine.
Oh, who's this? What are you talking about? That's me. Not you. I meant the fox next to you. You could call it an old memory. Really old memory. That's what I'd expect from a terrestrial. Beyonds don't look back on the past the way we do. Maybe you need to understand what that picture means to me. I do. Really, we don't.
Oh no. Cherish your memories.
Cherish your memories, Jonathan. That is the moral.
Oh, we gotta show him this Policenauts photo first.
I still remember it, that famous picture.
ビクトル、調べてもらいたいものがあるん
Would
だ。
you be able to take a look at these things for me?
なんじゃ、それか。
What have we got here?
これもそうだな。
More, actually.
全部見せて
Let's
み。
see everything.
Oh, so we give him the capsules and the leaf.
Capsules and a leaf? Can you do it? With capsules and a leaf? I never turned around a request from one of the Policenauts, could I?
This stays between us, okay, Doctor?
Give me a little time. It shouldn't take too long. Thanks, Victor. No problem. I'll get it started right away.
Alright, so perhaps now we should go somewhere else to let him take care of it. We've already
Go
been
to
to
the,
Vice.
the AP, have we been to the AP room?
Is that not the... Oh, maybe not.
We'll be back later. Oh,
We'll be back later, Doctor.
my name is Victor. Doctor was my father's name.
安心するよ。
Good lord of that home
別に
accent.
話すからな。地球のように流暢なアクセントがない。ここが BCP を支える AP 隊員。
This is the AP room, the backbone. These guys are state of the art.
正面にいるのは
Sit over there is the commander of AP
BCP
and chief of BCP.
あ、ロビーで話を聞いた。
Yeah, I heard in the lobby.
ゲイツか。偉くなったもんだ。
Gates, pretty amazing.
30年ぶりだろう、ジョナサン。
It's been 30 years.
いつも変わった。
He's changed too.
紹介し
Let's go say hi.
ゲイツ。久しぶりだな。
How you doing, mate?
ジョナサン。
Jonathan Ingram.
ジョナサンじゃないか。
Jonathan!
いつこっち。
You're on Beyond?
ゲイツ。
They tell me you're the big boss. Oh,
You tell me you're the big boss around here now.
嬉しいよ。
Well done. I'm really happy for you.
oh please. You're only as good as those around you. Jonathan, I just want to say, I'm sorry about what happened.
あの X 字
Who knows? Might have been you sitting here otherwise. Eh?
そんな話はやめてくれ。
I'd rather not
何
talk
ポリ
about
スノー
it.
ツとして
Well, I must say, it's nice having more of the old gang around.
観光はまだ。
On holiday, are you?
いや、観光できたわけじゃない。
Actually, that's not why I'm here.
どうした
So, why are you here?
実は、ジョナサン。
Here's the deal.
人を探している。
I'm looking for
名前
someone.
は北条健三。
His name is Kenzo Ojo. He
Beyond
works with
Tokugawa
Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals here.
徳川。
Tokugawa?
3週間前にこのビヨンドから姿を
He
消した。
disappeared here 3 weeks
捜
ago.
査を依頼に来た彼のワイフは
And
地
his
球で
wife was murdered on home after coming to ask for my help.
Bloody hell.
私
Chief,
は
I...
ジョナサン。
Jonathan, if Tokugawa was involved, then I'm afraid that changes everything. I'm sorry, but we can't conduct an official inquiry. Though, feel free to work with Ed on it. If you uncover something, we'll step in and take over from there. Ed, I trust you'll give Jonathan your full cooperation. Just make it quiet. Yes, Chief.
Yes, Chief. Oh,
You're more than welcome here, provided you behave yourself. Promise me that.
わかった。迷惑
don't worry, you won't even know I'm here.
しかし、
Really is great seeing you again.
久しぶりだな。
Jonathan.
Sounded really emotional. You've aged pretty well, Gates.
He's a space pirate. I suppose I've been luckier than some.
Oi there, matey. I'm sorry that you shoved off like that. Hey, Gates.
Hey, Gates, I'm a computer. What is it? All right, yes,
You won't
please.
even know that I'm here, even though I'm going to keep asking you questions for the next 20 minutes.
Yep.
What happened to the others?
Tokugawa resigned from BCP 20 years ago to head up the Tokugawa group. Salvador quit, I suppose, 10 years or so ago, and apparently went back to home. We've all gone our separate ways.
Now attached and went ourselves away.
The day you left us will probably be the last time we were together.
The music keeps on getting a little hyper and then slowing down.
The Policenauts eventually evolved into the proper police force we have today. AP do most of the work around here. They're our mobile police unit. You gotta ask everything twice. BCP is better equipped to do its job with the introduction of AP. Traditional cops have had more or less shift duties. Had to move to less shift duties. AP were created to be a new breed of space police designed around the special set of conditions you have on a colony. Now, we've been watching Star Trek on lunch break at work, and
TOS?
the original series, and it's funny how often things are space things. Oh, he's got space fever. Oh no, it's space measles. Oh no, we have to take the space elevator into the space engineering room. Everything has space just added onto it.
So
He's a
this
captain.
fella's the
No,
one
he's a
with the
space captain.
eyebrows. This fella's the only one with the space eyebrows to support the whole Space Force.
Exactly. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Imps.
Submenus.
We recruit AP members from government frozeners. It's dangerous work. Having a family or friends is only a burden. That's one of the lessons of your accident. On top of that, they only use sperm-carrying genes well-suited to space's environment when they're fertilized. Frozener eggs.
Oh boy.
In other words, they select the fathers from past astronauts.
From pastronauts. Meaning we could be responsible for some of these guys?
The possibility's there. You could say Frozeners are literally the sons of us astronauts.
Man, I kept wondering why those NASA guys kept stealing my tissues. That seems barbaric in a way.
In addition to their normal police duties, AP also use EMPs to perform rescue operations inside the colony.
We really should rely on EMPs. Those get taken out by adventurers pretty easily.
EMPs are a type of mechanical suit used both inside and outside the colony, born from a cooperation between Tokugawa Heavy Industries and ourselves. They employ a bilateral master-slave manipulator, Star, which allows for 7 degrees of freedom, just like the human body.
Wait, what?
You don't have 7 degrees of freedom unlocked yet, Bobo? Jeez, you gotta level up. The technology is a product of Tokugawa Heavy Industries' research on master-slave manipulators.
Tokugawa research, you're into some messed up stuff.
That Yuri you had your accident in is a far cry from the performance and reliability.
Why don't they just turn them into robots while they're at it?
The visual sensors in today's robots take 1 full second longer than a human to process data. A second can make the difference in the real world out there. Teleexistence is a more feasible option.
You mean controlling EMPs by remote?
We shouldn't have to worry about exposure to cosmic rays that way. Mind you, we still have problems such as communication interference and time lag to overcome first.
Well, I mean, really, if they just used Mixer's advanced new FTL protocols, they would be able to get way better response than that.
The police on home have been in touch with us, as it involved the murder of a Beyond. What a senseless crime. Who would have thought that something like that would have happened to your ex-wife?
My wife? She's very dead. It's not nice. What's OLA saying?
They've concluded she was the victim of a bomb planted by repatriatists. Or possibly eco-terrorists. But there's not much to go on.
Repatriatists?
Aye, repatriatists.
You're just making up words now.
It's been 30 years since we've colonized space. The pollution of space's environment has become quite pronounced. That's where the movement was born. They say we should just stop all this and return to home. Why don't they just go home themselves and stay there and who cares about people in space?
Well, because that space junk's all going to fall to Earth. If there's still more people putting out that crap.
All that space junk all in that space trunk.
Yeah, the space trunk is Earth.
Let's show him Hojo's photo.
This is the guy who's gone missing.
He seems very like all the other people you'll find at Tokugawa. And then for Lorraine to be killed as well. ... Mournful dots. This is you and Lorraine, I see. What were you planning on doing, bringing a photograph like this with you? Try to forget about what happened and move on. Lorraine would want the same.
Well, I mean, you did say that they use our materials to fertilize these new generation of, beyond people. So I need a little inspiration. What are you saying?
Well, I'll be I haven't seen that in a donkey's year. Look at how young we all were. Aye. It looks like a serious chap. Not the type that would disappear without a word. Alright, I guess we're done with this guy.
We're done with you, Gates.
Let's take a look at his eyebrows. You seem awfully happy to see me. Or is that a banana in your pocket?
Well, I mean, he's got 4 stars and 2 buttons. You have a real commanding presence, Gates.
Think so? I've heard that before. Alright, I guess we're done with him. Let's move along. Maybe if we head back to forensics, they will be ready for us.
See you later. Laters. Oh, back again.
Guess who's back? Back again. Jonathan's back.
Back again. What would you do if they broke while you were in a waveless area? Hair is made from an unbreakable polymer. Besides, I hardly ever go to zero gravity areas anyway. Even though I really love the way bodies, like, decompose in them. That photo of Hojo reminds me of something. Everyone who wears glasses out here, they're all good, honest people. In fact, I'd probably trust any 4 eyes on the colony. Oh, that's how they're gonna get you, though. The next, like, murderer or assassin that comes after you is just gonna have a pair of fake glasses on.
Yeah, they're good to
How
go.
do you say that? Something to do with how we stick to an old custom. Victor?
Shepard.
Shepard?
Let's see the analysis results.
How'd the analysis go? Well, somebody's impatient. I don't have the results yet. Come back later. Why don't you take a wander around the station or something?
Alright, alright. Well, I have to press back. I can't just press the right click. Alright, well, I guess...
You gotta go back to the lobby.
Yeah, we haven't been
Or
to the
you want to go
lobby.
back down to Vice and hang out with Meryl. We'll be back later, Doctor. I mean... Why do I even bother?
We've been asking that for years.
ここが BCP の正面玄関のロビー。
This is the lobby.
大きさを無視すれば
Apart from its size, ain't that different from stations at home.
整然としてるかな。
A little too something ship shape.
A little too ship-shape home.
Who's this guy here now? That guy ain't one of us. Get out of here, bum. He's a police drama buff.
The police station isn't for citizens. Get out.
He's a police drama buff. Movies, TV shows, you name it. He likes to come in here and hang out. He's always pretending he's a cop. I wouldn't talk to him if I were you.
Wow, now that's hardcore.
Well, let's talk to him. Hey, you seen Detective Doyle's or Deputy Marshal McCloud? For God's sakes, don't get him going. He comes in here every day babbling the same nonsense. We all know him. You happen to know Agent Scully and Mulder? I got a bit of an unusual situation here.
Agent Scully and Mulder, what?
Just forget him. He's always like this.
Bean gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah, he's just saying the same stuff. Guys like him are the old BCP cops. There ain't that many of them left now.
That's true. The fake cop guy is totally the murderer Blake killer.
Find what you were looking for, Detective?
Just getting started.
Hey, Ed. Now you can add babysitting terrestrial douches to your job description.
I'm about to be a murderer.
I still can't believe you flew all this way to see Ed. Ha!
I still can't believe you won't shut the hell up.
He's always like this. Trust me, just let it go. Alright, let's head back to Vice then, I guess. Just to round it out and then head back. We're back at Vice.
Any developments?
I'm glad it was him and not Meryl, because then she's like, got the knife out. Any developments? You better tell me.
Said, here, have a sandwich. Here, have a knife.
So, but you know what I'm going to do real quick is throw down a save state just in case, because these are the sort of transitions where we have issues happen. They're really tall.
You're really tall. You must get a lot of looks.
Not really. I'm only 6 foot. I was one of the smaller ones in the military. Alright, let's talk to Dave. See what he has to say.
Dave?
Yeah.
Let's ask him about something.
Let me ask you something.
Gates.
I met up with Gates.
Like a mini reunion, huh? He's an amazing guy. I get a little nervous around him, to be honest.
Hey, come on. I was a Policenaut too.
Yeah, I know. When I was a kid, Beyond was a safe space. I could express my opinions without reprisal. That's why I decided to become a cop. I figured it wouldn't be a dangerous job.
Oh, that always backfires. I had no idea. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I mean, it is a safe job now. And then all the dirtbags started showing up. Our job is to put away as many of these dirtbags as we can. Arrange them on the shelf.
I figured Lorraine was right. Why'd you become a cop?
You weren't listening, were you? As you know, I was born here on Beyond. I've never been outside the cylinder. I became a cop because I thought I could get a transfer to home.
That's the exact opposite of what he said before. Oh, it was so safe here before. I thought it'd be an easy job. I wanted to be transferred to home where it'd be dangerous.
Takes time for Beyond to obtain an immigration visa. Sometimes years. It's not easy either with all the checks they do. You're lucky, Jonathan.
Yeah, I got frozen in a space capsule for decades. I'm the
So
luckiest man of the world.
And then when my wife finally came back to meet me again, she got blued up.
My wife. Yeah, the old guy. I like him. He's got something in him that Beyonds don't, I guess.
Like glasses.
Like how he can be uninhibited and irrational at times.
Oh, I think you mean doctor. Alright, let's talk to Meryl.
Meryl.
Shepard? What? What do you want?
Why don't you tell me about yourself?
That's a surprise. No one's ever said that to me before, not in person anyway. I'm mainly into bikes and combat. I like men, but not in that way. Of course, ever since I came here, half of me's died. You can't ride bikes on the colony. Well, you can, but only electric ones. They don't let you import gas engine models. Star. A bike's nothing without the speed.
Electric bikes are actually pretty... They got a lot of punch off the line. You wouldn't be much without the military either, huh?
Let's ask about her past.
So you were in the military on home. Why'd you join?
Everyone in my family was in the military. I guess that's why. I think they kind of hoped I would.
Colonel Campbell for sure did. What's it like working here?
Advice? Pretty boring. Catching Johns and prostitutes with undercover stings, basic patrols of the colony, that kind of stuff. What do you mean boring? There's this big area for prostitution in the center of the colony called Kabuki Quarter. Asterisks. And Jonathan's like, well, can you tell me what that quarter was called again so I can avoid it?
Oh sure, avoid.
Tourists from home like to go there for zero-gravity sex. We arrest them and they get out on bail. It's an endless cycle. They just go right back to that zero-gravity sex. It's so good.
They're secretly hoping they get put in prison so they can have zero gravity sex of a different variety.
I don't like it there because I get sass since I'm a terrestrial.
You know, why is it called Kabuki Quarter? Also, is sass like sex around?
All the
severe
people
floating?
put their hands on their hip and stand like this, getting ready to shoot her, and she has to hit them in the armpit.
Oh, there you go.
There was this red light district in the late 20th century Japan known as Kabuki-cho.
You'd think I'd know that because, my wife is half Japanese.
There was an explosion in the number of cases of STBO in Japan back then.
Save the bell. Oh, I don't understand.
Online, it was a great multiplayer game.
Kabuki-cho was hit particularly hard.
So our friends backed up and moved things here.
Wait, because they're trying to get away from, prostitution?
Or the prostitutes were trying to get away from whatever that outbreak was.
The rumors Tokugawa helped fund the place as a gesture towards his employees.
It's like, I heard you guys work better if you've had zero-G sex lately.
Gesture towards his employees, a big middle finger. So I saw Gates again.
Chief Becker? He's something else, isn't he? I don't like men in that way, but him, I'd say he's a charismatic leader with impeccable judgment. Right, Chief?
What's that supposed to mean?
I think he's got something you've lost. He still feels like a terrestrial.
Man! I feel like a terrestrial.
Yeah, from forensics? I don't know him that well, but he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he does.
He reminds me of home a lot.
A lot of things here seem to remind you of home. You seem to have a thing for terrestrials.
Actually, now that I think about it, Chief Becker and Victor even smell like home, if that makes sense.
Sure, like fresh baked cookies in the oven or whatever.
Alright, so let's go ahead and throw one more save down here, and we're going to head on down to Victorville.
Down in Victorville.
Yeah, but before that, we're going to call this a video for YouTube, so save state here. Bloop. And next time, YouTube folks, we'll be going to visit Victor. See you then.
All right.